Hi friends, welcome to our channel Friendliness. Now we are in a track of verbal problems on linear equations in two variables. Now in this video also I will explain very important three verbal problems. Okay, concentrate on these verbal problems and you learn the concept how to form the linear equations, then verbal problems are very easy. Now in this problem I will read the problem once. There are two places A and B 100 kilometers apart on a highway. One car is starting from A and another car is starting from B at the same time. If the cars travels in the same direction at different speeds, they will meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet at 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? Right here you observe. This is very important problem. Let this speed of car 1 be x kilometer per hour. Okay. This starts from A like that you think. Speed of car 2 be y kilometer per hour. We have to find these x and y values. Given what is given here? Distance between A and B is equal to how much? 100 kilometers. They are 100 kilometers apart and there is A and B. The distance is 100 kilometers. Now what is the first condition given? If two cars travels in the same direction, they meet at 5 hours it seems. Now you see, there is a car travels from A with x kilometer speed. Then how much distance it covers? For 1 hour it travels x kilometers, but it travels 5 hours. Then 5x kilometers. Okay. From B also, here there is a B. The distance between A and B is how much? 100 kilometers apart. Kada. From B, there is one more car travels with a speed of y. It travels 5y kilometers. 5y kilometers. Then they meet here. Yet both are meeting at this point. Like there is one dhaba or something. They meet it. Then car A travels how much distance? In 5 hours, 5x kilometers. Car B travels from B at a speed of y kilometers, then it travels in 5 hours 5y kilometers. They meet at a point. Then what is the difference between these two cars journey is equal to 100 now. From diagram what you observed, 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. He said the distance between A and B is 100 kilometers. Then this is when both are going in the same direction. Both are going in the same direction. They meet at one point here. Then from A, car starts with x kilometers. In 5 hours it travels 5x kilometers. And from B, it starts with y kilometers and it also travels 5 hours. Then 5y kilometers. They meet at this point. Suppose it is going somewhat slow and it is moving some fast and they meet here. But the difference of their journeys is equal to 100 kilometers. I hope you people are very clear with this diagram. Now, what is the linear equation is going to be formed? 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. Understand? It's very important problem. When they go in the same direction, it starts from here. Understand? Then they meet at this point. Then the difference of the journeys is equal to 100 kilometers. Given the distance between A and B is 100 kilometers. A starts from here, one car. One car starts from B. It travels 5x kilometers, travels 5y. The difference is 100. Okay. But there is a multiple of 5, that's why we have to divide by 5. Then you are getting x minus y is equal to 20, equation number 1. Okay. First equation we get. Then to find second equation, what is given here? Given if two cars travel in opposite direction, they meet in 1 hour. They meet in 1 hour, right? Here A is there, here B is there. Understand? Car 1 starts from A. Understand? In 1 hour, what is the speed of car? X kilometers from A, car 1, X kilometers. Again from B, it starts in opposite direction. No, it is also traveling like this. In 1 hour, how much distance is travel? Y kilometers. Then it meet together at somewhere. Then what is the distance between these two, A and B? Given as 100 kilometers. So by this diagram, what you understand the linear equation? X plus Y is equal to 100. Suppose both are going in opposite direction, they meet together. Okay. But one is going, both are going the same direction. It completes 5x kilometer journey. It completes 5 kilometer journey. But the difference of the journeys is 100 kilometers, which is from A to B. Okay. Then x plus y is equal to 100. Equation 2. The only thing is, we have to observe here in the same direction. Here they are in opposite direction. By these diagrams, I hope everybody is clear. We can solve it. There is no need to multiply. Y is going to be cancelled. 2x is equal to 120. X is equal to 60. By substituting y value is 40. Very clear. By diagram, you people can understand. It's a very important problem, and maximum people are going to be confused. Why you are subtracting? Why you are adding? Did you understand? Here it completes 5x kilometers and it completes 5y kilometers. The difference of these two journeys is nothing but the distance from A to B, which is 100 kilometers. But here both are going in opposite direction. They meet together at one point, which is 100 kilometers apart. By the journey, x kilometers plus y kilometers is equal to 100. The diagram, you try to understand and draw the diagram, then you people are going to be wrong the problem. Next, one more problem. Right, next one more. A chemist want to prepare 10 liters of solution, but he has two solutions, which is 50% acidic nature and 25% acidic nature. By joining those two solutions, he want to prepare 10 liters of liquid, which is 40% acidic solution. Then how much liters of first solid, first concentration, second concentration to mix to get 10 liters of 40% solution. That's why this is also very important problem. Now, first solution should be taken as x liters. Let what is the acidic nature of first solution? 50% solution. Let the amount of 50% solution is equal to x liters you take. The amount of 25% solution is equal to y liters. We have to get 10 liters of 40% solution to mix these above solutions. Okay. Now it's a very important problem. First, what is the, in the case of amount you see, and in the case of concentration you see, then you will get two linear equations. What is x liters, y liters? By adding these two, you want to get 10 liters. So, given quantity of combined solution, you write the steps as you wish, is equal to 10 liters. So, x liters of 50% solution I am adding and y liters of 25 solution I am adding. Then total how many liters of new solution, combined solution I am getting? 10 liters. So, this is equation number 1. This is simple. Then we have to go with next. Now, according to concentration, 50% of concentration, how much liters I am adding? X liters. 25% concentration, we are adding y liters. But total we are getting 40% concentration of 10 liters. Right? Concentration of combined solid is equal to how much? 40%. Now, by combining these two, we have to get 40% of combined solid. And now, what I am adding? 50% concentration X liters, 50% of X liters, 50% concentration of X liters plus 25% concentration of Y liters is equal to 40% concentration of 10 liters. Okay. Now, eliminate this percentage, then what you are getting? 50 by 100x plus 25 by 100y is equal to 40 by 100 into 10. Okay. This much percentage of X liters, this much percentage of Y liters is equal to 40% of 10 liters. I eliminated percentage, that's why you are getting 100. To eliminate this 100, multiply by 100 first. Then what you are getting? 50x plus 25y is equal to 100 cancel, 400. Then again, there is a 25 table common. Divide by 25. Then what you are getting? 2x plus y is equal to 25 ones are 25. Then 150, 25 6 are. This is equation number 2. Solve 1 and 2. Here y is there, here also y is there. You can eliminate. Then you are getting x is equal to 4. 4 liters of 50% solution. By substituting y 6 liters. 6 liters of 25%. Easy to solve by elimination method. Okay. Then I hope this problem is very important. You people are understood. Then we go with one more. The last problem of this video. Okay. Here in this problem there is a rectangular plot with some area. But as length increases and breadth decreases, there is a change in area. By changing the length and breadth, there are the changes in area. They given two conditions of different changes. Using that, you form the linear equation and solve it. I will read the problem. Right. The area of a rectangular gets reduced by 9 square units if length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 5 units and the breadth by 2 units, the area also increased by 67 square units. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. What rectangle? There is no need to take x and y. Already we have length and breadth. No. Given rectangle, length L, breadth B, area LB. Okay. Then now what are the changes given here? First condition is what? Length reduced by, area reduced by 9 square units if length reduced by 5 units. Length reduced by 5 units. Breadth increased. Breadth increased by 3 units. Breadth increased by 3 units. But area reduced by 9 square units it seems. Okay. Then what is the new linear equation is going to be formed? Length reduce. Reduce means decrease. L minus 5. Length is decreased into breadth is increased. B plus 3 is equal to area is reduced means LB minus 9. But we have to get a linear equation in terms of L and B. First multiply L into B. LB plus 3L minus 5B minus 15 is equal to LB minus 9. This LB is going to be cancelled. 3L minus 5B is equal to minus 9 plus 15. 3L minus 5B is equal to 6. Equation number 1. Okay. Now to get the second equation, what the condition is given, I will read once. Length increased by 3 units and breadth also increased by 3 units. Then area increased by 67 square units. Given length increased by 3 units, breadth also increased by 3 units or 5 units. Okay. Increased by 2 units. Breadth increased by 2 units. Area increased by 67. 2 units. Area increased by 67 square units. Okay. Now using this we can find out the second linear equation. What is the increase means what? We have to add L plus 3 and breadth also increased by 2 units. B plus 2 is equal to area also increased. LB plus 67. LB plus 67. Now you have to multiply L into B. LB plus 2 into L. 2L. 3 into B. 3B plus 3 2s are 6 is equal to LB plus 67. This LB is going to be cancelled. 2L plus 3B is equal to 67 minus 6. 2L plus 3B is equal to 61. Equation number 2. Then you solve these two linear equations. Then you will get length and breadth values. Okay. I hope you people understand. Then these are the different types of verbal problems. Even though as many verbal problems we did, then you are going to get a new verbal problem in the examination. You people have to practice more number of verbal problems by taking two variables x and y. Then you can solve the problems. Stay tuned to our channel and enrich your knowledge. Thank you.